Hi legends, welcome back to another video on walking while camping UK. Slightly different video this week. I'm going to be reviewing the Vango Banshee 200. I've been using this tent for over 12 months now. Been out on a fair few camps with it. I call it the orange and green coffin, but you'll see exactly what I mean shortly. I'm going to pitch this tent now. Let's see how long it takes to pitch, and we'll have a conversation about its pros and cons. So there we go legends, it took 7 minutes give or take. I could do that a lot faster if I needed to, but I just took my time. I put absolutely every stake in the ground you can, pegged it out at every possible area, and yeah, I mean, if it was raining and this had to go up quicker, I could easily bang this up in less than 5 minutes. So let's have a look inside, eh? Yeah, she just has a little roll up and toggle. No issue there. I've left the door open from last time. So there you go, just has the little roll and toggle. Door's open from last time. There's just a little place inside here. So inside the tent, just has a little place. Got your pocket there, just roll the tent up and put it in. If I push that back, so that's the room above my head. Good 12 inches there, feet. A good 6 to 8 inches from the bottom. So as it goes for actual space lying down, it's sufficient. I'm 5'10", so yeah, I've no issue with the actual space lying down. This is the only room, the issue I have. So if I sit up, you know, my head's pushed right against that. So in here, that's why I call it the green and orange coffin. You set up for a camp, jump in here, and make like great space to sleep. You know, it's easy to pitch. Inner pitches with the outer. It's really robust. It's brilliant in wind and rain. Just letting that plane move over a bit, sorry. Right, it's brilliant in the wind, brilliant in the rain. I've no complaints with it when it comes to that. The only thing for me was, and I knew what I was getting into when I bought it, is it's like a coffin. I wanted something as a starter tent to get me going in this walking and wild camping like lifestyle. You know, I needed something to start out with that wasn't going to break the bank, and if I had to, I could sell it and get my money back, or you know, I wouldn't lose too much, and this has served me brilliantly. So in the interior here, you do have a very small hook that you can put a lantern on, which I do. These are like restraints, so you can pull these out and torsions the tent up, so you can get it like a bit tauter inside if it's windy and stuff. You can just sort of pull them and it cinches the tent from the inside, which is really handy little feature. It's got 2 pockets on this side, 2 pockets on that side. All the little fastenings are reinforced. Door on both sides, which I love. The only thing is, the vestibule on this side is really, really small. So here we go, look. So this side, you don't have any space really. It's just a door for getting in and out of. You can't do anything in that space. This side, just stick my cap and glasses there. You can see if you're in here and the weather's bad, you've got this down. You've got this eye cooked in here. This will zip down, and you can this will zip down here, and then you can zip it from the top, as you can see there, and that way you can get your stove in here, do some cooking. I put my boots down there, and because it's classed as a 2-man tent, I can get in here with my pad up and my sleeping bag and everything in, and I can have my rucksack by the side of me, no problems whatsoever. So it's brilliant as a wild camping tent, and especially just starting out to, you know, to see if you're really interested in the hobby. You know, you're not going to go out and spend an amazing amount of money on these. I picked this up brand new for £95. I've seen them at £145 new when they're not in the sale, but if you go on to Facebook Marketplace and eBay and places like that, second hand you'll pick one of these up for £80 easily, and even less if you go for a slightly older model. So, the Vango Banshee 200, pros and cons. Pros, it's cheap. It's 100% waterproof. You don't have to worry about seam sealing it, anything like that. You can put it up in 5 minutes. It packs down relatively small. It's an ideal starter while camping tent, and I love it. I know I call it the orange and green coffin, which is a bit of a joke between me and a few people, but you know, this has done me really well. And wind, rain, it's bomb proof really, it's really good, and I've absolutely loved using it. The cons, what cons there are, the only cons I would say is obviously the size. You can't sit up in it. If for some reason you get caught out and you need to be in the tent for a length of time, you know, it is a bit of a struggle to be laid down, hardly being able to sit up and stuff. You can push your mat to the side and sit up in it, but yeah, that is the only real drawback I found with using this is, you know, the height, the headroom. But other than that, I've absolutely loved using this tent as my first walking and wild camping tent. It's been a pleasure, and the only reason that I've looked to change this is I wanted something with more headroom and a really small pack size for my long multi-day walks, and that's the only reason I've looked to change it. So in my opinion, you know, if you're starting off wild camping, this is an ideal first tent. You know, you're going to get one for 80 quid second hand, no problems, and when you come to sell it, you're not going to lose any money. So yeah, 100% recommended from me here at Walking Wild Camping UK, mate. The Vango Banshee 200. So there you go, less than 5 minutes again to pack it down. Vango Banshee 200, 100% recommended for me if you need a wild camping tent and you're just starting out. Smash subscribe on the video and give it a like. Leave your comments. What do you take on your wild camping adventures? I'll see you in the next one, guys.